For part A, the loop starts with no flux going through it, no magnetic field going through it. When this loop is brought to the left into the magnetic field of B1, then it receives a flux into the page. So it will get So we went from no flux to having a flux into the page. So that's going to induce a current. For that moment. And the direction of this current needs to resist that change of flux. So the direction of the current needs to create its own magnetic field out of the page. That's Lenz's law. So in other words, when I use my right-hand rule to figure out this induced current, I need my thumb to stick out of the page. So the original change in flux was adding flux into the page. So my resisting to that needs to have my thumb sticking out of the page. And when I stick my right hand's thumb out of the page, I look to see which way my fingertips are curling, and they would be counterclockwise. So that's kind of a long-winded explanation there. The rest of these, I'm just going to do a shortcut explanation. So having realized that I get a counterclockwise induced current when I put my ring to the left. Part B, what if I then remove the ring? So now it's already in there, and now I'm removing it, taking it back out to the middle. So that's just going to be the opposite. That's just going to do the opposite thing. So the answer is going to be that a clockwise current will be induced. So if I were to, for some reason, continuously move this ring left and back, left and back, left and back, then I will continuously induce currents counterclockwise and clockwise, counterclockwise and clockwise, and we call that an alternating current. Part C, what if I have my loop starts in the middle, it's got no flux in it, and then I move it towards the right, towards this other magnetic field which is coming out of the page? Well, it would be the same logic and reasoning as part A, once again, however, just opposite, because the flux is in the opposite direction. So again, this is just going to be the opposite result of part A. Therefore, this will be clockwise. And then finally, part D, I've got my ring in B2 and I'm removing it and putting it back into the middle. So that's going to be the opposite of Part C. Part C, I took the ring, I put it into B2. Part D, I take the ring out of B2, so that's the opposite.